Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Gargi Raut and I have with me Boria Mujumdar from Paris, but it is Aman Sehrawat who has stolen all the spotlight because he has just won a bronze medal in the 57 men's wrestling category. Boria, Aman with everything that happened, Aman kind of went into the shadows a few days ago, but now he's back in the spotlight again. And what a superb bout from him.
Absolutely. I told you on your morning show today that Aman was favorites against the Puerto Rican. He has superior technique, superior skill. And in the stadium, I was explaining to Rohan and Abhijit and Shormishta that he always looked good, except the first point that went against him. And the defensive comeback was superb. Aman always, if you take a look at Aman's bouts, the first minute is always a challenge, Gargi. If you closely observe Aman, the first minute is always a challenge. After that, he becomes a different wrestler. He's somewhat slow to start with, but thereafter he's fantastic, and that's what we saw today once again. So great. I mean, medal number 6, and that is when you think 6 fourth place finishes. This could have been your best games by a country mile. You could have actually gotten 10 medals. You should have finished with 10 plus medals, and then you start to think, the Satvik Chirag, then the Manu Bhakar tie break, then the Arjun Babuta, and all of a sudden the Mirabai medal. And you're like, come on, boss, this could have been our best games by a country mile, and the Vinesh medal. We will also give you all the news on Cass Gargi, but Aman Sehrawat, this one was super. Except that defeat against Higuchi. Higuchi is a superior wrestler compared to Aman even now, and he beat the same Puerto Rican chap 12-2 in the quarterfinal. Higuchi is the best wrestler in this category, world number 1. But Aman is improving leaps and bounds. And what this also does is that, Gargi, from 2008 onwards, every Olympic Games wrestling has given you a medal. 2008 was Sushil Kumar. 2012 was Yogi and Sushil, 2 medals. 2016 was Sakshi. 2021, of course, we know, we got with Ravi and Bajrang. So 2024, it was looking barren. Vinesh's medal still hanging in the balance, but Aman Sehrawat has given you a medal from wrestling. And he was the only representative, by the way, in the male category. So in that sense, excellent performance by Aman Sehrawat.
And the way that he was dominating throughout, I think that's also incredible as well. Creative Bharat is saying Team Rev Sports love the entire coverage of Paris Olympics. Great job.
Thank you very
Awadh
much. Thank you
Agarwal.
very much. I mean, appreciate the response. And there is a lot of hard work, my friend. There's a lot of hard work. I hope you watched our Neeraj Chopra interview. There'll be plenty more of that Neeraj Chopra interview coming your way tomorrow because it's a long interview. We've just put out one part. Here, Neeraj Chopra talk about the Paralympics also to a question that Shormishta asked. Watch that interview, the full interview with Neeraj, but there's plenty more coming your way.
Absolutely. And a lot of people are actually asking about Ritika Huda and her chances tomorrow
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Ritika Huda, the first round against the Hungarian girl, I think Nagi, she'll get it out. But the second round is against the number 1 seed. That is the challenge one. So that will be a very tough one for Ritika Huda. I've already predicted she's the dark horse. But against the number 1 seed could be an issue. But thereafter, you know what? Uh, she might just get an opportunity in the repechage. Because if the number 1 wrestler, but again, you've seen Vinesh beat Susaki. So why should Ritika not do? Ritika is a good wrestler. I keep telling you this. I judge, my research is how many in the pool. So suppose there are 12 wrestlers in the fray, 16 wrestlers in the fray. What I do is I study how many of these wrestlers have you beaten while coming into the Olympic cycle. And Ritika Huda comes into this tournament with a 6-1 record. She's beaten 6 of her opponents and lost only against 1. So she comes in with quite a fantastic record in the 76. And in the 76, there is no real firm favorite. So there's no Susaki, there's no Fujinami, there is no Hassan Yazdani. That quality is not there in the 76. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens with Ritika Huda. The first round, I'm pretty sure she'll take that out. But if she's able to take the second one, the quarterfinal or against the world number 1, we have to see. But again, repechage is there. Don't rule out Ritika Huda at all. That's why I say 6 medals plus the Vinesh, and then all of a sudden, if you start thinking that 6 fourth place finishes, you could have easily ended up with 10 medals plus. So it is not that bad a team. So when you lash out, think about it. We were there and not there. Today, Neeraj Chopra answered that question brilliantly. So fingers crossed for India for tomorrow and for the medal that Vinesh Fogart can still just get.
Absolutely. A lot of people asking about Vinesh's update right now. Do
Yeah,
we
let me give you the
there
entire
have?
lowdown. Yeah, so the hearing happened for about 3.5 hours. The hearing happened, okay, the quote from Aman Sehrawat, breaking, is I will bring gold in LA 28. Aman Sehrawat in the mix zone just now says, I will bring gold in LA 28. Rohan Chaudhary and Abhijit Deshmukh are in the mix zone. They are reporting from the mix zone. I'm just outside the stadium, as you can see. The wrestling stadium is on my right. This is the way towards the out of the wrestling stadium and on my right. I can't show you the stadium because of the rules, but this is what it is. Malav Shroff, my friend, come on. Malav Shroff, the CDM in sailing. Malav, what is your take on Vinesh? Do we still have a chance?
Difficult. It's a rules issue.
But I'm told by the IOA has just issued a statement
we are
that,
trying everything possible. Everything possible. If there is 0.1% chance, we'll do it.
and India has put in its entire might behind it, right?
We can't do more.
You can't do more.
Yeah.
That's Malav Shroff for you. Breaking, he says, and Malav is a very senior administrator, one of the most senior people in sailing, a dear friend of mine. We were Rhodes Scholars together in Oxford 20 years back. Malav had predicted 3 to 5. We've got 6, so Malav's wrong. I'm right. We could have gotten to, mine was 8 to 9. Malav remembers that. We should have got 8 to 9. None of us are right, actually. We are somewhere midway. But frankly, this could have been a better campaign, Gargi. But to give you the Vinesh lowdown, it was about a 3.5 hour long hearing. The sequence is this. First, the French lawyers the appellant starts, that the French lawyers started, then it was UWW, then it was the IOC, and then it was the IOA. The IOA was represented by Harish Salve and Vidushpat Singhania. Harish Salve argued for 1 hour and 10 minutes. He argued for an hour and 10 minutes for Vinesh Fogart. Then there was a second round of hearing. The second round sequence is as this. It was once again started by the French lawyers, then the UWW, then there was a change. So IOA argued third, and the wrap-up was by the IOC. They are also asking for a report from the Medical Commission at this point in time, and I'm told that the learned arbitrator has said that the operational judgment will come anytime soon, and the detailed judgment will come later. So the operational judgment might be out tonight or maximum tomorrow early morning. So that's what I'm being told on the Vinesh Fogart judgment. We broke the news. We broke the news in our tweet, and then the IOA confirmed what we broke in a media release. So we've broken every detail on the Vinesh Fogart story. And as you heard Malav say, the IOA is doing everything.
There was also a medical review that was done by Dr. Dinshaw Pardewala and myself, and after that with Vinesh Fogart. So the IOC medical has reviewed her also. So it's
what was the review about?
About her medical condition and what happened technically on those days. So even that is done. So we have done everything that's possible.
So there you go, Malav Shroff giving you that breaking update that the medical review was also done by them, and they've done everything possible, the Indian Olympic Association, from their standpoint. They've put the best lawyers, they've done the medical review, they've given everything to this. PT Usha and her team, everything, Gagan Narang, Malav Shroff, of course Dr. PT Usha and her team, and in India, pardon me, Dinshaw Pardewala, absolutely, Dr. Dinshaw Pardewala, everybody has done whatever is possible. And of course, today in India, Harish Salve and Vidushpat Singhania argued the case. Vidushpat was assisting Mr. Salve, and Mr. Salve is the Neeraj Chopra of his business. So that's the detailed update as far as the Vinesh Fogart hearing is concerned, Gargi. And as you can see, every detail is on our platform. We will report every update. The moment we get the operational judgment, we will bring that to you and our viewers. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yes. Rohit Roy is saying, will there be any weight check tomorrow? No weight check. That happens before the match. This is done.
No, yes, weight check for Ritika Huda, yes. I mean, Ritika Huda, obviously tomorrow morning there'll be a weight check. Rohit, because it's her bout tomorrow. She'll play around 11 o'clock, 11:30. I think about 11:30 Paris time for Ritika Huda in the 76 kilogram category. For her, obviously, there will be a weight check, but no other weight check for anyone else. Not for Vinesh, not for Aman, because this is done. And Aman has just told us in the mix zone, as you heard Abhijit Deshmukh report, I brought to you that he says I'll get gold in LA 28, and Aman can. He's got an incredible amount of talent. He took out Ravi Dahiya in the trials. Aman Sehrawat absolutely can bring us gold in LA 28.
Absolutely. I'm taking a few questions because we have a lot of them rolling in. Zhang Buddha is saying, ultimately, Vinesh and our personal coach need to be accountable for her weight management. Not much hope from Cass.
There is hope now. There is some hope because, if you strictly go by the rule book, yes, But as you just heard, the IOA has done everything possible. Sport is soft power. There are things, miracles have happened. There are things that goes on. So do not rule this out. And I've repeatedly reported miracles have happened in sport. I've given you the sequence. I'm telling you that the lawyers are hopeful. I've spoken to people there. I've spoken to everyone in the IOA. You just heard Malav say the IOA has done everything. Do not rule this out. Do not rule this out. And all of a sudden, you might just get the good news that something has happened. Fingers crossed for Vinesh Fogart and for medal number 7.
Yeah. I was just reading a comment that Advaita, she was talking about, he or she was talking about Aman's story that his parents passed away when he was a little kid, 11 years old. They're asking for you to do a story on him,
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely. I've done that. I mean, during the Asian Games, we had done that. We've written on Aman Sehrawat. We've done the story on Aman Sehrawat. When he beat Ravi Dahiya, we followed Aman Sehrawat. Aman Sehrawat has been, if you go and check Rev Sports, please check how many times I've predicted an Aman Sehrawat medal. Ask Gargi how many times I've predicted an Aman Sehrawat medal on her shows. So from day one, and we know our sport. We follow our sport very closely. I've been predicting an Aman Sehrawat medal for a long, long time. I realistically think we should have got 10 medals. Honestly, 10 medals was a real possibility. The fact that it did not happen, misfortune, unfortunate, whatever you want to say, but this team can get better, will get better. It's very important we stay by the team, stay by the athletes because it's a collective. And the media and the fans are as much part of that collective. Look at that Neeraj Chopra interview. Look at what Neeraj Chopra says about the fans. We asked him about the fans, that fans get restless, and he said, ये 4 साल जो होते हैं ना ओलंपिक से ओलंपिक, वहां पे एथलीट को प्लीज देखिए, वहां पे देखिए, आपको समझ आएगा कि एथलीट कितना एफर्ट दे रहा है. हाँ, आपको नाराजगी हो सकता है, बट नाराजगी के लिए आप गाली मत दीजिएगा, एथलीट के साथ रहिए. हम लोग आप ही के लिए खेलते हैं और आप ही के लिए आपको खुश करने के लिए खेलते हैं. वॉच द नीरज चोपड़ा इंटरव्यू, द फुल इंटरव्यू, यू विल एब्सोल्युटली लव इट.
He's a humble man. He's humble beyond words. We can't even,
he,
you
he,
know,
he is a real role model. And
seriously.
by the way, the fellow did not sleep. He said, sir, मैंने सोया नहीं. I said, पानी पियोगे? He said, नहीं, पहले काम कर लेते हैं. And he was doing he was just doing everything that the media wanted him to, signing autographs. What an incredible man, incredible human being, because he also knows we are here for a job and
Yeah,
he knows that we work hard. Incredible guy. And that is why he's a role model for Indian sport.
yeah. Uh, Kishu Patel is asking, ref sports covering Paralympics. Of course.
My
Of
brother,
course.
we will be the only media contingent with a 5-member team in Paris for the Paralympic Games, spending enormous amount of money. So please support us. I don't think any other media contingent will be here. Everyone is leaving on the 12th of August. 12th of August. We are actually leaving 2 of our guys behind. Rohan Chaudhary and Trisha Ghoshal will continue to report from Paris as our Paralympic athletes come here. So that is what will happen then. And then we will continue to report from Paris. And I come back. I'm going back to see my daughter. And I'll come back on the 23rd of August to start reporting on the Paralympic Games. It'll be a same Rave Sports team, on-ground reportage. Every medal, every story, every athlete, every heartbreak you will get from on ground.
And I've just received some pictures from Abhijit of Aman
Yeah,
that,
from the mixed zone. Play them.
huh?
Play them, mixed zone photos.
Yeah. I'm just getting them on the show. Just a second. So this is what it means for, for Aman. This is how much he has given to win this medal. His nose completely bleeding, and I think he might have gotten really hurt there. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful picture.
And still, he's taking pictures with everyone. So this is incredible.
Malak.
This is what athletes do. And more questions. We'll take more questions. So Anshu Kumar is asking, why did Nishant Dev's team complain about the pathetic judging? Was there any protest done?
I actually met Gagan Narang that night, Anshu, in the range. I mean, in the boxing arena. I'd actually asked. It was a subjective judgment. I actually thought Nishant Dev had won the first 2 rounds. I told Gargi that on the show. And I thought it was a very close. And Nishant Dev could have gone on to win not simply a medal, but also a gold medal, because Marco Varda, had he taken him out, Nishant Dev was assured of a medal and could have been a possible gold. And that is why Parth Jindal and his team has to get Nishant Dev ready. For 2028. We've got talent, except maybe in weightlifting, where I do not see anyone after Mira and badminton where I do not see anyone after Sindhu in women's singles. I think India has plethora of talent, quite a lot of talent that we can bank on. So I'm not disappointed, or I'm not not hopeful at all. But you're right about Nishant Dev. He should have gone back with a medal. Uh, uh,
Abs-
Gargi, wait.
Yeah.
I think the president of the IOA is here. Let's take a quick bite.
Okay.
Wait, I'll speak to her. Wait, ma'am.
Sure.
Congratulations. Quickly tell me you're live. Gargi, this is PT Usha. Obviously, congratulations to her, the president of the IOA, ma'am. First reactions, medal number 6.
I'm very happy that he has won the bronze medal. We are expecting medal, so he did very well, and maybe next tomorrow also good start.
Ritika Huda.
Yeah, Ritika.
But ma'am, you are doing everything. I must congratulate you for what you are doing for Vinesh Fogart. Can you tell us how hopeful are you?
That I think we have already we are on positive. We have done whatever we could do, and I have already done the press release.
Yes, and many
Positive
congratulations. Keep going, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, please give me a reaction on Aman here on video.
So there you go, Gargi.
I am very happy that the Aman
So there you go, Gargi. PT Usha live on our platform saying she's absolutely delighted with the Aman Sehrawat performance and is hopeful on the Vinesh Fogart performance as well. So there you go, the president of the IOA telling you clearly, and this is her team. This is Captain Narang. That's her team here. That's Captain Narang. That's the whole team of the IOA. They're waving at us. But PT Usha doing a very good job. Well done to her and her team. Good to see. Good to see the Indian Olympic Association backing the athletes like this. Very, very good to see.
Yeah. Someone here is saying PT Usha, once a legend, always a legend. Absolutely.
Absolutely a legend. Absolutely a legend. Shobhisha, you can send that video so we can break. But what? Yeah, send it to Rahul and ask him to break the PT Usha reaction on Aman Sehrawat. Gargi, I think we can close the show. Abhijit has joined.
Yeah, I just like to
Abhijit, can
I just like to add.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like to add. See the Aman's nose. He got
Yeah,
injured.
we
He
saw.
he got a blood. He was that shows how much he has played well today. And wrestling has
Abhijit,
always given us a
we just
medal like this.
broke PT Usha's reaction. She was live on our show as she was walking out. So we got the president of the IOA talk to us about the Vinesh Fogart hearing and also about Aman Sehrawat. So we got her to talk about that. Good photographs from Abhijit Deshmukh reporting from the wrestling arena in Champ de Mars. So every possible report, Gargi, every possible report on the platform.
And Aman says that he wants to win gold medal at the LA and at the Brisbane 2032 Olympics as well. So what an incredible! He's a man of a few words. He was a man of a few words. He doesn't understand English. So one of our colleagues, when asked a question, our press Kashi and the coach, translated that one. Man of a very few words. Incredible to see. And then let's remember, 57 kg is a very tough
Very
weight
tough.
category. Very tough
Yeah, but
category.
Ravi Dahiya,
Um,
Ravi Dahiya will be proud in India today because we've retained that medal. Anand
yep,
Subramaniam,
yep.
absolutely, I'll pass it on to Neeraj Chopra. All of us love him. You do. Continue to love Neeraj Chopra because he's an absolute legend of our sport.
Absolutely. And final few comments, we'll take them and end this show. Adrija Sengupta is saying, guys, congratulations, you all running around from the streets of Paris. Made our day. Thank you.
That's our job. That's our
Thank
job
you.
to bring you the best possible coverage. The 6-7 of us, absolutely incredible. But let's finish off on a high tomorrow. Hopefully the Vinesh medal and the Ritika Huda medal. And we will be on 7, which is what we got in Tokyo.
Well, on that note, I think we can end the show.
Yes, please.
Boria and Abhijit have places to be still. This is not the end of Olympics for them. Thank you so much, Boria and Abhijit, for joining. Stay tuned and